how the forms will work. As of now, we tried whatever we are getting the data, the test button text view. So itself it is giving some data so that we are tried. But now we want to take the some input from the user side. So how that input will happen, so we will see here. So for that here now, I'll create one new project here. So just now I'm creating one new project here. Just let just system has started, right? A little bit slow it is. Yeah, new project. So here we will see that as the form example. So that is form. So we'll create a project on form example. So once this created, like there are different kinds of forms. Is there like means input type? So for input type will vary for each and every form. Like that is password, email, number, like mobile number, normal text. So multi-line text, address. So such kind of different fields are there. So how those fields will work? Now we will see here. Right. So almost this is created here. Now we will change this to here constraint layout to linear layout because there are multiple things are there here. So we will create a constraint layout. So this I'm changing to linear layout. Right. So here we will give an orientation for this. So that is Android colon orientation. So orientation equal to vertical. Right here. So this text I'm changing as from example. Right. So from example. So now once this load, we can drag and drop one by one component here. Okay, so in a design, you go to design here. So now this is the one we are concentrating today. Right. So from here now, so the text view is already there. So from here now, one by one, we can drag and drop. First, I drag and drop the plain text. Right. Then password. So password. Then password numeric. Then email. So then phone number. Postal address. Multi-line. Time. Date. Number. Number signed. Right, next number decimal. Done. So these remaining are this a little bit different things. So that we will concentrate later. Right. Now this is this. So now once these all are done here, right? So we can go here. So we can see for all the text we has created. So it's already created like this. So now for this now, what are the things we will apply? So before that, I'm running this. So while running this, here I'll apply the properties to this. What are the properties we can apply? So here it is having the so this height width to this, right? So now we will apply the properties. So I'll apply here. So what are the properties here I'll apply? So first it contains the text. So That's the reason. So we will give the text size 20 sp, right? Then next text color. So text color, text style, italic. So text color, text all caps, row. Next text color. So we'll give some random color. The next text color hint. So here we will give hint to every this. So the text color hint will give some color. Right. Next we will give one property called hint. So hint. So this hint, this is what is this number decimal, right? So I'll give number decimal for this. Next we will give margin, right? So 5 dp, padding 5 dp. Right. So these all are the properties. Like so it is applied, but it is launched. We will see first that output. See, now this is like, so for the first one, the text property is applied. So that's the reason it is looking like this. But there is a disadvantage. If it is already the text property is there, so we need to remove and we need to add. Otherwise, that will be continued. So like this, I'm moving to the next. Just you can concentrate on my keyboard. See, automatically based on the type, the keyboard is changing automatically. I mean, here 50% of validation has completed, like, right. So that is happening here. Like, for example, let us say this is looking like this. So I want this as a like box kind of shape. So how we can get the box kind of shape? We will apply that first. Then we will apply this property for all. So if you want that box kind of shape, already that we done while discussion about the table layout, right? So that similar here. Now I'll create here this new drawable resource. So that is the border. So I create a border here. So this border here, so this we will change as a shape. So I'm changing as a shape right here. We will give shape. So that is the rectangle. And for this, we will give stroke. Stroke means outside color. So just it is a border. So we'll give here stroke. Stroke. So that is color. width. So that is 1 dp. Right. So here the shape has created. Now that I'll apply for this. So that is the background. So what is that? At the red drawable like this I applied. Right. See now the last one has created like this with border and the and everything. So now what we will do is we will apply these properties for every edit text. Copy this. So here we'll go one by one and we will apply here. So we'll change that the hint part. So I'm pasting everywhere the properties for each and every edit text. So almost done. So this is the email. So this is the number password. The last that is name. So for the name, we will apply, and for the name, we will remove the text property. Right, we will remove this text. So here, this is the text. So hint I'll change as the text here. Right. Next. So this is the text password. So hint I'll change text password. Next. This is the number password. So I'll change here number password. Next, this is the email. So we will change this as email. Next. So this is the phone. We'll change that as a phone. So here I'm changing that phone. Right. So this is the postal. Where I'll change this postal address. Next, this is the multi-line. So here we'll change as a multi-line. Right. So the next. So this is time. Change time. Next, this is date. We will change date. Right. Next, number. So number, last one, the number side. Right. So now everything has aligned here properly now. Right. So this is fine. Like here now. So I want to capture these values. So if you want to capture these values here now, we will write one button. So once click on the button, I want to capture in this like one or two values we will get. So remaining things should be same process, right? So that's the reason we'll try to get a few things. So ID, so that is BT1, right? Next, text. So text, save, right? So I have added save, done. So now here I want to add something like where multi-line text is there. So here now I want this multi-line text. I want minimum is the 4 lines. So here I can define min lines 4. So min lines 4. So maybe now this is like coming like this means here whenever we use more than 6 components or 7 components, so you should use the scroll view. So you should apply scroll view for that. So here we will add the scroll view for this page. So how to add the scroll view? So this is the scroll view. Scroll view, match parent, graph content. So but the scroll view we cannot apply for the direct elements. So scroll view always will apply for layout. So that is the reason here I'm taking one more linear layout. So the linear layout, I'll give here match parent, wrap content, right? So then orientation. So that I'll give vertical, right? So here I'll close partially means both I closed here partially, right? So both I closed here partially. Then I come to here. Here I'll close first scroll view, sorry, first linear layout, then it closed as a scroll, right? Now this scroll view will work properly like this, right? This is the UI as done. So now, but for this UI, so almost we created a 200 and lines like first. So if you want to add that, we used to write uh, data binding, right? So the data binding layout. So here we will add the data binding thing. So that's the reason I'm adding here layout. So here we will go to top, and here top will add the layout. Right. So I added the layout. Done. So first for the layout, we will enable the data binding here. So in a Gradle scripts, here, so I'll enable this data binding. Data binding enable equal to true. So let us sync. So once that is synced here, now here we will add var binding colon. So that is activity main binding will handle nullify condition. So then here binding equal to data binding util dot. So here we'll apply this. Right. So once we will import this, then we will add the next step. Import support as imported here. Then next here. So binding that BT1 dot set on click listen. So once we click on that button, we have to perform some action, right? So set on click list. So within this now here where s1 equal to. So binding that. So once we click on that, what is the text is there on so that is from edit text. So that from two values. First this is the edit text dot text. So dot text means get text, right? Get and set both are same, right? So that we will convert into the string. So to string. Done. So here nullify condition. Copy this and I'll paste again. So I'll change this to S2. And here instead of edit text, edit text phone. So these two parameters will get like similar. We can get all also. Right. So now I'll write here simply one toast to see this values, toast dot make text. This then here now we'll concatenate these values s1 plus s2. Right, then toast dot length long. So here dot show. Right. So this I'm running this. Now we will try to get this value. But here while getting this value, so just we'll concentrate here. See here, this page, like each and every edit text, there are some common properties we use. Almost common properties we used. One is like here, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this 11 are the common properties for each. Means here around 10 is there, means 110 lines of code here it is common. So why can't we reduce that code? So we can reduce that code, means we will give this common style somewhere. So that we will apply here now. So that we will see here the next step here. So how to minimize these fields we will see here now. So how to minimize that? So for to minimize that here now, we use our resources here. So let see here it is loading here, right? So here in a resources, so this resources we will utilize here today. So in a resources now, first in a values, right, in a values. So I want to utilize it is because running right it's slow. Here themes. So in a themes.xml. So here we used to create one common style. So we will create here a style. So how to create the style? Yeah, it is installed. See now it is looking like this. Now here I enter text and phone number. Now I'm clicking on this. See, means it is working, right? Now we'll try to reduce the code in XML. So how that is? So here, for that here, I'll create one common style here. So here, I'll create one common style. So style, that is our style, right? Edit text style. So I added here edit text style. Right here, one by one, all the properties we can apply here. This item. So first one, which is we are using for the layout width and height, right? So width, the layout width, the width we are taking as a match parent. Done. So next item. So height. So the layout height, layout height. So this is wrap content. Wrap content. Next item. So here now, text related properties, text all caps. So text all caps. True. Right. Next item. Text. Style. So here it is text style. So that is, if I want to use bold. Right. So for total 4 properties we use. Next item. the text size. The text size. So I'll give 20 sp. Right. Next text color. So item text color. So text color hint are there. Text color also both they can apply right here. Text color hint. Next item. So that is text color. Right here I can give some random. The next marks item margin. We will apply margin. So margin. So this is the layout margin. IDP. Next item padding. So padding. So here it is the padding. Right. Padding 5D. Right. So last one more that is we created a background, right? Border. So that border also will give here item. Right. So we will give background. So that is at the rate Ravel border. Done. So now for this colors. So these colors we can take from this colors.xml. So we cannot give that from here. So from this colors.xml, we will create a colors. So here I'll create two colors. One is the text color. So color. So that is the text color. So here we will give something. So that is hash. Then here we will give one more, that is one more color. So that color is for the hint. So hint color. Right. So here I'll apply something else. Right. Both different colors I have given here. So but we will change this. So text color. I want this. And hint color. So hint color. So both are changed here, right? Now in a themes, it's supposed to change here. This. So this is the hint color, right? So instead of this, with the red color, hint color. So this is at the red color, the text color. Done. So both we given, whatever we given. See that is automatically it will reflect here this. Right now, in here, so here we will apply that style here. So how to apply that style here? Simply, so from here to the text style, bold, italic, this all till this, right? So this all I replaced with single line, that is a style at the rate style. So STYL style, that edit text style. See now automatically the first one style changed. So same I can apply for every edit text, right? So let copy this. So I'm applying this for the every edit text. So so these all are the properties I'm removing here. I'm replacing that here. Means initially now before applying this, almost it has 200 lines of code, right? So that 200 lines of code, almost we will reduce to 100, like means 50% of that we can reduce here. So here we will add for others. So almost 4 or 5 is there, so that we will apply for that also. Last three. date. So for the date also, I am applying. Then so see, almost for all we applied now. See here now. So we reduce the code from 200 change line to 100 change. Like this, 50% of the lines we reduce in a single page. Like in case if this is a single page, we reduce this much, means if in other pages, like one number of pages. Even this is one more advantage. Like I want to change text color or text style, whatever the style thing, whatever the properties, the common 10 we applied, right? If I want to change that one place, it can be affected everywhere. So that is the advantage here. So in this, some more resources are there, like this text also there, and also some validations are there. So those two we will see in the next class, like how to here say these warnings, how to remove these warnings here. So in the next that validations we will see in our next class. Right.
సార్ రేపు ఉంది సార్
Sound.
ఓకే